What is the Spanish Organic Wine Association?
Okay, so it's a non-profit organization that was created back in 2014. We created it, when I say we, I mean myself along with another group of Spanish organic producers that we had known each other for quite some time, meeting in different international wine shows and sharing wine booths together. So it got to a point where we all said, okay, we come to wine shows together, but that's it. How about if we try to come up with an association of organic producers to get the word out on how Spain is a power in organic farming, and to get the word out to the market, and that's what we basically did. So we got together, we started the association, and it's been quite some years up to now. The idea is specifically that, to kind of promote and organic farming, and specifically organic wine outside and inside of Spain.
You said Spain is a power. What does that mean? What's going on with organics? What was happening with organics in Spain in 2014?
Well, I mean, Spain, I would say right now, in terms of organic farming in general, we are one of the top producing countries, not only wine, but also all kinds of organic farming. And in terms of wine specifically, we are the number one country in extension of organic vineyards in the world. And I believe that we're the first, if not the second, organic wine producers. But it's interesting because we are number one in extension, but we're not the number one in production. Because, as you know, there's a lot of still bush vineyards in Spain that the yields are way lower compared to maybe France, which is the second country ahead of us in terms of volume in organic winemaking, depending on the year.
What percent of Spanish vineyards are organic, do you know?
Today, I think it's approximately 13%. Mm-hmm.
And what was the perception in Spain of organic farming in 2014 when you started out in the market in Spain?
Well, 2014, I think it was like the starter of people being aware of what more organic officially meant. You have to take into account the organic wine classification was not out there until in the European Union until 2012. The category organic wine did not exist before that. You could say your wine was made with organic grapes, but you couldn't say it was organic wine. And at the very beginning, when people started making wine with organic grapes and promoting it out there, I think that the market did not perceive it very well initially, because there was, a few wines out there that maybe were not as good as they should have been, kind of funky. But that has changed completely, and now in Spain, the organic winemaking is, I would say, superior to any other thing that is made, because a lot of the wine producers have, make good wines. And in 2014, I would say there was just the starter of people getting to know it. In Spain, people would today I think that the end consumer assumes that everything we eat or drink is per se organic, and they never pay too much attention to that. But I think that as the knowledge of the customer has developed, I think that people do look now for, good organic wine.
Do you have a sense of what kind of benefits the organization has brought you as a producer?
Well, me personally as a producer is, I would say, more good connections amongst other wine producers, and I've learned a lot from other wine producers. Me personally, that I would say that's what I would take out of it. Apart from also, I would say, a bit of recognition in terms of the job that we have done, because I've been the president for 6 years, and it's hard because you have your own job, you have your own winery, and then you have to take care of, relationship with institutions and stuff like that. So it takes time, but I think that there's a little bit of recognition. But more than that is the relationship with our producers and what I've been able to learn from what other people are doing.
Is that in the vineyard or in the winery?
Everything, in the vineyard, in the winery, in the marketing of the business, and everything. I think it's always good to be surrounded by other people that are better than you for different reasons and try to learn from what they do. And there's always something to learn from other wineries, and help, because I think that if you have a problem, you have someone to ring. Hey, I'm having this issue. What do you think? What do you have you encountered this? Or I think that's one of the best things for me.
Are people starting new wineries around you today?
New wineries, yes. Although I don't really understand why, because the wine business is tough, and I think that we're in a moment where starting a new winery from scratch is a tough thing, because there's a lot of wine out there in the market that still needs to be sold. That I think that in my country specifically, the production is higher than the demand, so it's tough to make room for yourself in the market right now. If you want a wine in, is because some of the wine has to go out, because there's not enough room for everybody.